Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing the update what's going on at the garage. So, 1960 Ford F100. First thing I want to say is, damn, I love that body line. Look at how nice and straight we got that body line. Nick has knocked this one out of the park. He has taken this so far from what it was when the owner first got it. He really has done so much work to this. Between the C-notching, centering the rear axle, getting the axle pinion in the correct degree of angle. I mean, getting all of this done. We now have the motor all back together. We cleaned everything up, put all new gaskets everywhere, so this way we would stop it leaking. We put the valve covers he originally had on back on, because look at how much clearance we now have between the wiper motor and the intake, the plenum. Remember, this plenum right there, look at how deep that knock is. That's where this was hitting, right here on the corner of the windshield wiper motor. And if you also remember, right in here somewhere, oh, there it is right there, you can see it. That was being hit by the edge of this face of this intake, the plenum. So we have it much lower. We're probably going to go maybe up 1 more inch and over 1 more inch, because I don't like that the oil pan is kind of hanging below the frame. So we're gonna pull it up about another inch to get the bottom of the oil pan even with the bottom of the frame. And that will give us the clearance we need. So this way, if he runs over anything low to the ground, up off the ground, this truck is so low to the ground that it will hit things. So I want it to hit the frame. I don't want it to hit the oil pan and put a hole in his oil pan, or maybe even knock a dent into the oil pan that will go in and hit something inside the motor. So we're being really careful with all of that. But we now have it also hugging nicely around the steering rack. And it's kind of hard to get in there and see from up top. But remember, the front of the oil sump, the front oil sump was sitting on top of the steering rack. And this right here is your rack. That is your sump. So we have it much better now. It really is a whole, oh, there you go. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Look at how nice that's sitting. So again, we're gonna probably have to go another inch up and another inch to the passenger side. The next thing we're gonna do after that is we're gonna build new motor mount brackets for the motor side, and then we're gonna get everything all lined up there. We're also going to put the transmission back in and the drive shaft, and make sure everything fits and we can get the proper angles on everything so there's no vibrations and the tires will plant themselves into the ground rather than skipping along the top of the ground.